You're still watching Business Live. We want to update you on one of our top stories tonight. The cost of liquidating the 7 troubled banks has reached almost 13 billion cedis. This was disclosed by President Akufo-Addo at the opening of the new headquarters of Standard Chartered Bank here in Accra. George Rafe has the rest of the story.
The event brought together all the key players in the financial sector to grace the commissioning of this new headquarters of Standard Chartered Bank. The president in his speech noted that this amount of money has been spent to actually help deal with the challenges in the banking sector, where he talked about over 12 billion cedis being used to deal with the problem.
12.7 billion Ghana cedis of public funds, made up of an 8 billion cedi bond issued by the Ministry of Finance, and 4.7 billion cedis of liquidity support from the Bank of Ghana was injected into the 7 banks that failed. DCB Bank took over the affairs of Capital Bank and UT Bank, and a new state-owned bank, the Ghana Consolidated Bank, was created out of the 5 other failed banks, i.e. Sovereign Bank, Unibank, Construction Bank, Royal Bank, and Base Bank.
The president also justified his decision in terms of liquidating those troubled banks because he believes that if they had not dealt with this problem, the situation could have gotten out of hand.
The banks caught up in these malpractices became insolvent and relied on liquidity support from the Bank of Ghana. What this meant was that without injection of liquidity from the Bank of Ghana, they were bound to fail and collapse, with depositors losing their entire savings and all their workers losing their jobs. A responsible government and responsible regulator, the Bank of Ghana, had to intervene to ensure that we did not have a banking crisis. And that is exactly what happened.
The president also maintained that the country is now closer to getting into a cash-light system where little cash is used for transaction because all those infrastructure have been put in place.
Government has introduced a number of policy measures to address these challenges. Firstly, the introduction of the National Financial Inclusion and Development Strategy, which is currently before Cabinet. This strategy, when implemented, should help us increase the penetration of financial services from 58% in 2013 to some 85% by 2023. Secondly, government is working with financial institutions and regulators to promote digital finance, mobile money usage, and formalize the Ghanaian economy.
The president also asked Standard Chartered Bank to play that leading role in ensuring that interest rates are down. The governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, in his address maintained that they've come very far in reaching an agreement with the Finance Ministry in trying to deal with challenges in the savings and loans sector.
We have very strong banks and savings and loans that are doing well. However, we are working with the Ministry of Finance on a recovery plan which we expect to be implemented soon. We urge Standard Chartered to continue to draw on its strengths, knowledge of the local market.
The governor maintained that as a regulator of the banking sector, he promises to do everything on his part to ensure that the sector is safe and sound. The chairman of Standard Chartered Bank on his part maintained that as a bank, they are committed to support government in stabilizing the economy and ensuring that the system is good.
We have supported government's development agenda by supporting major projects across the length and breadth of country, by financing major energy, telecom, mining, and infrastructure projects. And in fact, we have been acknowledged as a growing partner to many businesses and building communities. Your Excellency, let me reiterate that will rise to the occasion anytime government needs a development partner.
From the new headquarters of Standard Chartered Bank, this is George Rafe reporting for Joy Business.
All right, interesting report by George Rafe.
Yes,
right.
Thanks for watching.
My name is Sandra Feno.